Hey guys, so today I'm coming to you with a haul. I did some shopping at Sephora, a little bit at Nordstrom, a little bit at Sigma, and a little bit at a salon that I go to. But yeah, I've been doing some shopping the past couple of days, which I shouldn't be doing, but well, it is what it is. And so I just wanted to share with you guys what I bought. So yeah, I'm just going to jump right into it. Alright, so as I was saying, we're going to jump right into it. The first product that I'm really excited to share with you guys is I've taken these things, oh by the way, I've taken these things out of the packaging because I have used them just a little bit. I just could not wait and not use them. So I'm so sorry, but I can give you almost a tiny little bit first impressions review as well. So first thing that I got is the Urban Decay Spectrum palette. This is what the box looks like. It's their, I don't want to say it's their newest palette because I've seen it other places and it's not all over their Instagram. It's just probably new to Sephora. It might have been just exclusive with the different companies before, but we have it now at Sephora. And this is what it looks like. It's kind of reminiscent of one of their old Vice palettes. It's super beautiful though. I love these, top layers of like the blues and the greens, and it, turns into those purples and slowly into the pink and the nudes. So it's nice that it has these kind of different gradient, this like gradient that it has going on, which is super nice with the colors. But yeah, so far I've used these two colors right here, these two purples, and then this light pink down here at the bottom, which is kind of like a pink / brown. It's really nice. It blends like a dream. It's Urban Decay. They know how to do eyeshadows right. So that's really exciting. And then the eyeshadows do pop out from this little like tab down here. You can use the cute packaging as a box. And it's quite beautiful, to be honest. Like, it's really well done. So I'm really excited. I'm trying not to say super because I feel like I say that in every sentence. I'm just really excited to play with those colors because it's something that I'm new to. I wear a lot of neutrals, so I'm trying to experiment in colors now. So that's the first item I got. The next thing I got from Sephora is this caviar stick from Laura Mercier. It's in the shade Moonstone, and yeah, it's this color right down here. So it's kind of like a taupe / pewter color, I want to say. It's very beautiful. So it's a shadow stick that I bought it with the intention of using it with my new to me, old and, limited edition eyeshadow from NARS, from their Stephen Klein line. And it's just this color. I don't know if they still have it in store. I knew it was really, really popular. Again, it's kind of the same taupe silver / pewtery color. Super gorgeous though. I'm in love with it. So I bought it with the intention of using it with I bought the caviar stick with the intention of using it with this and maybe coming up with some sort of cut crease. So once I have that, I'm going to practice that look a little bit until I have it quite perfect, and then I'll be filming it for you guys. So that's something that, I really want to start using so I can kind of I have this look in my head and now I just have to translate it to real life. So I'm very excited into doing that. So besides that, I also got this beautiful aqua liner from Makeup Forever. It's in this purple color, and it's this one right here. It has a very slight shimmer and sheen to it. The reason why I bought this was because my coworker Keely, she was wearing a teal in her, as eyeliner. This was like 2 or 3 months ago. And I fell in love with it. And I was like, dude, what are you wearing on your eyes? And she told me it was a Makeup Forever. Obviously, she has the green one. And I bought the purple one because purple's one of my favorite colors. But hopefully I'll get the green one eventually. But I'm very excited to use this kind of with maybe neutral shadows and to use that as winged liner. But yeah, it's just a very small brush tip. It is the aqua liner, so I believe it's waterproof. But very excited to try this out as well. And then two last things that I bought at Sephora. Yeah, two last things. I bought this Sephora mineralized blush, and this is in the color Tea Rose Tickle. It looks a lot lighter in the camera, but it's quite dark actually. I would say it's like a dark plummy mauve. And here it also swatches a little bit lighter. I have it on my wrist right here. These are blushes I'll be showing you next. But yeah, it's a very dark color. But it's something a little bit different from what I normally wear. I usually wear like a very brown tone pink. I like very neutral blushes, so I'm trying to branch out into this. Like whole haul is about me branching out into other things. But yeah, I normally wear something more so like the lines of Madly from NARS, or what's the other one that I really like? You know, Dim Light, or what is it? This like blush from Hourglass. I don't even know the name of it. Mood Exposure. So I'm usually wearing things like this one. So they're quite different. You know, they're very different actually. But I'm very happy that I made it. I'm trying to say not excited. I'm very happy that I chose something that is a little bit out of my comfort zone, so I can start to experiment a little bit more with makeup now. I feel like I have a routine now. Now I need to break out of that routine. So that is what I bought. And then the last thing that I bought from Sephora is kind of boring. It's just a concealer. Their Sephora collection number 10. Just a light concealer. I use this to shape my brows because I don't really have a brow shape because I don't really have eyebrows. So I shape them with concealer, and I just use a little e.l.f. like rectangular brush to do that. But I just needed to stock up on a new one. Excuse me. I normally use the Sonia Kashuk one, which I've used for many years, probably since I was in the 10th grade. But I just ran out of it, and I thought I might as well, if I work at Sephora, I might as well just buy the Sephora one. So that is the last thing I bought from Sephora. Moving on, I bought two things that go hand in hand together, but I bought them separately in different stores. I bought the Chanel Soleil de Tan de Chanel. It's the Cream Bronze Universal. So that's like the box. This is what the packaging looks like. It is so beautiful. So stunning. Like I've never owned a Chanel product besides, you know, their perfumes, but it's so beautiful. So it opens up. It has this little like plasticky thing, and then you open it and there's the bronzer. Note, it does have a fragrance to it. So it smells kind of like, it smells like some sort of candy I've had before. But it smells really good. But if you're, you know, sensitive to fragrances, I would keep that in mind. But it's just a cream bronzer. At the Chanel counter at Nordstrom's, the lady that I was talking to, I asked her what was her favorite way of applying it, because I've just seen it, you know, I saw it for the first time in one of Dulce Candy's videos literally like 3 or 4 years ago, and I fell in love with it, but I did not have the money 3 or 4 years ago. I think I was like, I'm 19 now, so I was probably like 15 when I saw it. So I was like in love, because the way she talked about it and the way she raved about it, I'm like, I need that in my life. But I was 15, I was not going to be able to afford a $50 bronzer. So, I mean, still, I shouldn't be buying a $50 bronzer, but whatever. But yeah, and so she told me that she preferred a dual fiber brush. I had always seen people use like the Sigmax brushes, the ones that are like this one. Like these Real Techniques ones, they're synthetic and they're really compact, and people put a lot of it. And she told me that it was very pigmented, and she didn't feel like the need to use something as dense and, you know, synthetic. So synthetic fibers tend to pick up more product and deposit more product versus a natural fibered brush, which is going to pick up and deposit less color. So what I ended up doing, well, she like, you know, was showing me obviously the Chanel, you know, little brush thing, but it's like probably like $50 or $60 on one brush, and I like cannot do that, because no, if I'm already spending money on this, I probably shouldn't be buying the blush brush, or the brush that she was showing me. So after I bought that cream bronzer, I went over to Sigma, and then I bought this dual fibered powder blush, the F15. You know, pretty much every brand makes one similar to this. I know Sephora does, but we were sold out, and I was just like, I don't really want to wait. I just want to buy one. And MAC also makes one. Probably Morphe makes one too. But I just love how soft this is. I forgot how soft Sigma brushes are. I mean, most of my brushes are Sigma. They're either Sigma, Sephora, or Real Techniques, because I've had Sigma for many, many years now. Since I was 13 or 14 was my first brush set that I bought, that my parents gifted me for Christmas. So I love that. But I love this brush. It picks up the product so well, which is really interesting. You definitely do not need a kabuki brush with this, because this alone, when I was applying it, I was very surprised how much pigment went on my skin. So definitely gonna stay away from like the kabuki, you know, like synthetic brushes, and I'm just going to be using something like this. And I've used this and I've used this together, obviously, which is why it's a little bit dirty. But I'm in love and love and love and love. So I'm very excited about this. And then just a couple of last things. I went to Walmart too, and I picked up some blushes. I was going to buy a Bobbi Brown blush when I was at Sephora, but I ended up buying that palette instead, which I'm glad I did because I love it. But the last thing instead of buying those blushes, I was like, oh, you know, I still would have hoped I bought more blushes. So I went to Walmart and I hooked myself up with some other blushes. These are from Milani, and I think they're just some of the Rose collection or something like that. I bought 3 different colors, and I've like swatched all of them. So these 2 and this one. So starting off, I swatched them right here. This one in the very far back is this bright one. This kind of like almost like a coral. This one is the Blossom Time Rose. The one in the middle is going to be Tea Rose. I sound super Minnesotan. And then this one right in the front here is going to be a Romantic Rose. So these are gorgeous. I'm very impressed and in love with these. I love Milani. I love their blushes. I don't have anything bad to say about that company. They're a great drugstore brand. So there's that. And then these 2 that I also got are from Wet n Wild. I've heard amazing things of Wet n Wild. One of my favorite persons to watch on YouTube is Tati. She gives amazing reviews of products, and she like raved about these from Wet n Wild. So I bought these 2. This one is the Rose Champagne, and then this one is going to be, I believe, Mellow Wine, which I'm really surprised with this color because it is very orangey. This one right here. So you would think a wine is more like of a deep red. It's very much a bright color. But I'm very impressed with the formulation and how smooth and how beautiful they blend. So very hopeful to play with these. Very excited to play with these. But yeah, those are the 2 blushes I got from Wet n Wild. And those were the last of like the Walmart part that I went to, or like the Walmart stuff I bought. And then I just bought this today a couple of hours ago. Actually, I went to the salon that I go to make an appointment for my older brother, or for my brothers. And I saw this like shampoo from Orbe. It's brand new. I believe it launched in January if I'm not mistaken. It's the Cleanse Clarifying Shampoo. What I'm really excited about is that it's a clarifying shampoo, but it does not strip your hair of color. Oh, I just took the lid off, but not the product. I did spray a little bit earlier just to feel the consistency, and it is a foam. And so my coworker, or my former coworker, Serena, I used to work at that salon that I go to now. She was telling me, it smells so good. Oh my god, if you've ever smelled Orbe products, they just smell so good. This is what the bottle looks like. It's a duo. You also buy it with a deep conditioner, but the conditioner I use, whenever I wash my hair is a deep conditioner, so I did not feel the need to buy it. But she told me it's a foam. You rub it together and then you massage it into your scalp. So I'm very excited because I used to use the Bumble and Bumble Sunday shampoo, which is really good. It's very, very cleansing, which is what I really liked about it. However, it did have a tendency to strip my color and make my hair look a lot light, not a lot lighter, but just a little bit. Since I do have lighter pieces in my hair and I have like a toner on it, so they won't be so bright. I like more of a darker hair color. So sometimes I felt like the one from Bumble would strip my color too much. So I'm excited because this one is supposed to be color safe. And I'll let you guys know. I use mainly Orbe when it comes to my hair. I have their Gold Rush shampoo, their Intense Moisture Conditioner, Super Shine, Royal Blowout, Dry Texturizing, Dry Soft. I have a lot of the things from their line because I worked at a salon that sold it. And I've fallen in love and I just can't go back. I also really do like Bumble, but I just haven't bought anything new from them in a long time actually. Anyway, that is pretty much everything that I have bought. I'm seeing like all my stuff in front of me and I'm like, I'm so excited to play with all of it. But yeah, Thank you so much for watching my video today, guys. If you have any questions, would like, want to request any videos, have any comments, what have you, please leave them in the comments down below. But thank you again for watching my video today, and I hope to see you guys very, very soon. Thank you again. Bye-bye.